I got secrets that nobody knows.
We are in the almighty Fairlane today, and we are heading, where are we heading, Jeremy? In the Sweatmobile. No aircon, and it is currently Aussie autumn, but it is still very hot in here. Jeremy, where are we going?
Good old school. Not going to drop the name because no one knows where this one is, mate. It's bloody rare.
He's joking. You guys will recognise that we've been to this place about 3 or 4 times, but we're bored and there's no good places around here, so we're heading back to the old abandoned school, which we stayed overnight in. Actually, I'll link that video above that. It was a really cool adventure actually, but yeah, it's about an hour and a half.
We're going to finish it one day.
Yeah, we're going to do another overnight challenge there one day.
Soon.
A proper one, because we left quite early in the morning last time, but this time we're going to do a proper one. Now we're heading down there again. Hopefully this car does not break down again. At all. It hasn't broken down yet.
I'm blowing up like you thought I would. Call the crib, same number, same hood. It's all good.
Alright, we officially made it here. Took us about 6 hours to get here because we stopped so many times, but the old Ford, she made it. We have done multiple videos here. It's probably one of the best places to go and explore and just chill. Obviously we're not going to demo anything or anything like that. And as usual, zero effort to fix anything. Place is wide open. Jeremy was just munching down on a Big Mac. It's disgusting. Didn't want to ruin your day by showing you that. So that building up there is the one we did the 24-hour challenge in. And it's pretty sick. This walkway never gets old. Every season it looks different and it looks so sick.
It's a bit smaller every time too.
Yeah,
another car.
A little bit smaller every time, a bit more overgrown. It's really sad to see this area just not be used because it's so nice. There's some pretty fresh tracks coming from the property next door.
Over here too.
Assuming they come in here now. More car tracks.
Remember, this side never used to be overgrown.
Yeah.
This was someone's farm.
Now it's very overgrown, but there is car tracks, which is interesting. It's cool to come back every now and then to see this place, because it just changes slightly every time. There is actually a kangaroo staring back at us somewhere here. Yeah, just there at the tip of my finger. It actually looks like it's got new gutters and a downpipe over there, which is a bit odd. Maybe they are refurbing it slightly. Yeah, there's no way that's original. That one, the downpipe there on the corner wall is like bright white. This is one of the spookiest walk-ins of any abandoned place we've gone to. Just walking into this looks terrifying. Oh yeah, actually most of the metal is quite white, so maybe it was original. So this is the old hall. It has been really opened up and demolished since we were even last here. Far out. So the stage is just absolutely destroyed up here. There's a seating area that's just right above us up here. Were there chairs?
There were.
No, there were no chairs here. There's always been chairs up here. This is actually a really cool shot. So this is the hall, if you couldn't already tell, which we have obviously shown before and on the last video, but I always thought that this area was the scene of the school shooting that happened here. So if you want to hear about the school shooting that happened in this place, it was really very sad, obviously. I'm going to link the proper video where we explore and talk about it above, because we've done it already twice now, so there's no point explaining it a third time, but it is an interesting story, or you can look it up. I'll link the article below of Leonard Lawson, the shooter that came here and actually ended up killing a girl. But I always thought it was in this hall that the event happened. Turns out it's in a different building that's actually been demolished since. It was demolished shortly after the close of the school, I believe. Now we're going to follow Jeremy out. This looks so aesthetic, it's insane. The building right behind me here was one of the school blocks, as you can see, where the classrooms were and everything. So there's also another building when we came in the entrance that you would have seen in the cinematic clip that was the dormitory area, and then this is the classrooms, or some of them. There was more, some of it got knocked down, which is a shame, but obviously makes sense. As Jeremy just said, if they weren't knocked down, they would have been destroyed by now anyway, by people. But this is pretty spooky, all this corridor. I don't usually film all this kind of talk content also with the gimbal, but I figured since we've been here so many times, may as well give you a much better tour of this place other than just me vlogging and showing my face as we walk through here, because there's not many places like this left in Sydney. To be able to see this still and come back at least once a year is insanely cool. In there, right there, is obviously a functioning warehouse behind, and there's some generator noise coming from there. I think there's some cars parked down there. Can't see too clearly, but I believe there's some cars down there. People have absolutely torn this shit up. Jesus. Stealing all the wood. I don't know if I want to walk on that. But Jeremy is. He's risking it. Pretty cool. This is like a little mini kind of stage area. I don't know what this was exactly for. Seems like a bit of a lab, kind of. Looks like a classroom, science lab kind of thing. This was a girls' school after all. There is another classroom which we skipped. Just coming in here. About to walk in. It's got a really cool roof, this one. So this one actually has an insanely cool roof. How much of that you can see, but it's really cool. I think this was also some kind of science lab. Not entirely sure, once again, but classrooms of some sort. Having a look what is beyond the walls. I don't actually know what that warehouse does. Is there people? Industrial equipment. Industrial mechanical parts. That place down there makes, apparently. So even these rooms have been emptied out quite a lot from last time we saw. Don't know why, maybe it's just people chucking the shit outside or something. A lot less shit in them. And the doors are all ripped off. So, cool story, when we came last time and went up into the dorm area, there's actually a kitchenette area, and one of the ovens was labelled, when did this place close? It was the 70s, wasn't it? Yeah, and the oven was, yeah, had a 2000s model sticker on it, which is quite interesting. Oh no, here is the room that had a bunch of shit in it. But yeah, the oven was much newer than when this place closed, which I said that if anyone knows why, comment below. So we think it was used for something, or the caretaker that lived here may have stayed in that section when he lived here, or it was used for orphans or something after it closed. But there was no official use of this place after it shut down, so whatever happened and whatever reason there is a newer oven and some newer piping and stuff like that is weird. That looks like a van, doesn't it? Oh, so Jeremy thought there was a car, which was that white thing, if you can see through the bushes. I think it's the school emblem. So I think it could be the front of the school with the original driveway. Because there was, believe it or not, there was actually a plaque dedicated to the young girl that was killed here, posted up just around in front of us, around there. And people have actually tagged that up, which is really sad. But I believe that white thing may be the school emblem, which would be pretty cool with the name of the school on it.
J.G. John.
Another quality project. Maybe that was who built the school. That'd be pretty cool. I guarantee you that company does not exist anymore. Well, there's the company number. I'm sure that does not exist anymore. That number does not look right. It's very old.
Yeah, that's like...
Yeah, 018. That is weird.
Yeah, that's before the 80s.
Yeah. Amazing that this sign is even still visible and not completely faded. It's insane, but the owner's name is worn away. So that is the hall where we were just in the beginning. This is, I'm pretty sure, is where the stone for the girl who passed away was.
Even look how nice and everything's overgrown. And a little tree that's fucking dead.
Yeah, little.
This place gives me the spooks.
These massive pine trees too, is really cool. It is very creepy though. Especially considering it's getting dark just about now. That right there with the balcony, that is where the newer oven was in. So the dormitory section, and is where we spent the 24-hour challenge. So now we're just trying to find that big white sign thing. See, that's the logo of the school, because that would be insanely cool to get on video. This appears to be an original entrance. So the school were actually on concrete, but it's so overgrown, or gravel, asphalt, so overgrown. At the moment you can hardly tell. Yeah, so this is their field. And what did you say?
And just down here's the pool.
So there's a pool house or a pool or something down here, whether it's still there or not. is the question. Still haven't seen that white sign area yet, which is a shame. But this is part of the school that we've 100% never been to. So I didn't think there was any more to actually exist, which there might not be. This is super creepy. Actually, as it's getting dark, look, all the fences for the old school. I don't know what we're running from, but there was a big thud. Jeremy likes to freak out as soon as he hears a little noise. What even was it? There was something there, probably an animal.
There's a pool and then a house.
Oh shit.
We're right next to the pool, I think.
I don't think it's a pool for the school anymore. When we were here for our 24-hour challenge, about this time last year I believe, and it is so cold here because we're in the Southern Highlands, it gets freezing at night. As Jeremy said before someone makes a comment about Sydney not being cold, it does get pretty cold here. In winter, in a proper winter here, it gets close, I'd say 0 degrees, between 1 and 3 degrees probably.
So this building has lights that can be plugged into a power point, and I have a generator, so next time this bitch gonna be lit up.
These are the same buildings we walked into in the beginning. They are the dorm area and some other stuff. There was a fire that came through here at some point, as you're about to see in here, where the floor is actually burnt out, very dark. Here is the burnt out section. Yeah, there we go, and a bed frame, holes in the floor. Oh, and it just sagged under my feet, nice. This room looks incredible, the vines growing through it. That's nuts. So this is the downstairs of where we stayed. It's the same sort of setup upstairs, just up there, but it has the balcony off the ground. It's a little bit more secure. We ended up having a door and we put it in front of that doorway upstairs. Pretty cool. So that is the oven that we were speaking about earlier. That is newer. Including this kitchen looks newer than a lot of the rest of the place. So it's a bit weird considering it closed in the 70s.
2000.
2000 this oven was installed. Very weird. We're going into the back rooms. That's gonna crack under his feet. That's really creepy though. More vines going through. Jesus.
I mean, it has a fucking door that shuts, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
In our 24-hour challenge, we're staying here. No, for real. One tarp on that window.
Oh, we could get that to shut. Alright, we're going up the sketchy ass stairs currently to the second level. Been so demoed last time, since we were last here. Someone's just ripped a massive hole in this wall. That's insane. That is really creepy in there. There's kids' toys. There was a kid's bike here when we were last time. That was creepy. So this was the room. As you can see, it's actually not too bad. I'll insert the clip of me sitting down right here. So we're just leaving our stuff here, chilling. Got the view. But we had a door here, and it's actually been burnt since we were last here. There was some big tarp shit here before. It's crazy. More kids'
Someone
toys.
else has already done it.
Yeah.
Just tap into the red, the white, and booma bada bing. Oh, there's no more lights.
There's no lights left, yeah. This has been cleared out a little bit. As you can see, the view is nuts. Oh, it's pretty cool. It's better in person, to be honest. Doesn't look that great here. But it's sick that there's a balcony. The area has a lot of deers and kangaroos and that kind of thing. So when we came into this room, particularly last time, we opened the door and there was a set of eyes looking at us. We didn't catch it on camera because we were exploring, just make our little hut secure. But this room, although it's quite dark, there was a deer right here-ish, and we entered from that doorway over there. So definitely very creepy to see eyes looking at you when it's pitch black outside.
Boomers really did home renovations back in the day and said, look at this beautiful green carpet covering up that.
Hardwood floors. Hey, they were perfectly lined up as we came in. 4 candles. What the fuck? Yeah, we're leaving because it's getting dark. Hella creepy. These corridors are super demoed and sketch. What?
Because this is the way out, but this is the one that has a fucking basement.
Yeah, that's alright. We don't need to go into the basement.
Well, just record this in the camera. To this day, we have never gone to the basement.
We've never gone in the basement because it's either been flooded or pitch black, stinks, and super sketch. So we're gonna stay away from that. It's down there. Pitch black. It's creepy place. And like we said last time, when you enter and when you leave this place, it's super creepy. Like daylight, nighttime, doesn't matter what.
Just look. Tell me that you don't believe.
It just looks
someone
terrifying, yeah. Every time, we're not believers in paranormal or anything, but every time you come here, it feels like someone's watching you. So if you guys know this place or have ever come here, anyone that's local, I want to know if you feel the same way. And if we did have someone come and interrupt our 24-hour or something, we still have like a 2-kilometer hike to get back to the car through this long driveway. So definitely very sketch.
Even with 5 blokes, none of us felt safe.
3 of us. Even who? Me, you, Caleb.
Me, you, Caleb. Someone else was there.
No one was there. It was just us 3. There's a kangaroo. More scared of us than Jeremy is of it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you stayed this long, we are leaving now. So be sure to check out other videos on this place, and the story about this place I'll also link in the description. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned.
Parked up outside in the old school. The new me back with the OU. The dog.